Here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Адамек. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman.
All right, fellas, you remember my instructions in the dressing room? Let's have a good, clean fight, all right?
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Able to counter that attack. Good combination to the body. Oh, that's a huge left he just scored with. Good counter punch. Tried the hook, didn't get it. They both decide to bring it. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
Oh! Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home.
Come on, work it out.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Lands the counter. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Seconds remaining in this round. Good defensive skill. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Let's punch it out.
He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
No holding, no holding.
Dynamite's just making some room for himself here. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Wow, is he defensively sound. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
With the combination by Dynamite. Dynamite's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Final 10 seconds. Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
All right, punch it out.
So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's a big right hand there.
Keep moving, baby. Come on.
There it is. He comes right back with a big one of his own. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Great movement to get away from those punches. And yet another right hand lands. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good looking counter punch. Well-placed shot after landing there again. And he just holds on there. He comes back with the left hand again. Dynamite's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Good looking counter punch. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Good block by Dynamite. Able to counter that attack. Halfway through round number 4. There it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. He was stunned, but now he's surviving.
Keep working the jab.
Defensive skill. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now you see the counter punching here. Big shot to the body. Ten clicks of the talk. So they come to the end of the round in what has been an all-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here, and each guy is fighting to get the last word in.
Perfect example of what you get when warriors decide to act like warriors. These two have acted that way all night long.
They've acted that way, and they behaved that way, and they have been that way all their lives.
Of it to the body, but came up empty. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
You need to keep the head moving. Move your head.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Halfway through this round, he's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Teddy, he just seems to be lingering through this fight right now. Now, I'm not saying he's fully recovered from what happened earlier in this fight, but clearly he's not in the fight fully.
No, but he's got to get over that. You know, this is the test right now of a pro. You know, just not a fighter. In anything you do, how do you handle adversity? How do you recover from these kind of situations? Right now, that's being tested.
Throws a counter punch there.
Keep working the body.
Was just off the mark. Teddy, once a fighter starts showing fatigue like this, and he starts showing real visible signs of it, is it nearly impossible for him to come back and get back that juice that he once had?
No, you can turn it around. I mean, that's what comebacks are about. You know, sometimes the comeback is with the guy who was ahead. He falls behind, and then he changes his mind. He remembers what he had to remember, and he remembers what it is that he came here to do.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Good-looking counter punch. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
The hitman's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Nice block. Solid right hands headline that exchange. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's. He used distance.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Way to block there. Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Good way to protect the midsection. Parries that punch away. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Blocks that punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The Hitman's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Oh, and there you go. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. He is stunned. He could go down. halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good way to protect the midsection. So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Engages in the clinch.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Both men trading hooks. Good block. Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. Good scoring counter punch by Dynamite. Looks like he has some blood under his eye, around the cheek. Dynamite's got a cut just under his eye, and that's actually good news for him. I know it looks ugly, but that's better than being above the eye. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Good looking counter punch. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
All right, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Nothing there. Oh! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. The Hitman mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Way to block there. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. He's got to worry about the blood getting into his eye. We can see a cut. Good looking counter punch. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Blocks the headshot. Blocks that belt line well. Throws a counter punch there. Not able to win. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good looking counter punch. double jab by Dynamite. Protecting his head well with his guard. He is stunned. He could go down. Oh, boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting a house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Good job protecting himself. No doubt about it that the knockdown earlier took a lot out of him. But he doesn't have a choice now, Teddy. It happened. The way he's fighting, he still has lingering effects from that.
Absolutely, Joe, but he needs to recognize why he was dropped, and it's a simple reason. We saw it. He had his right hand down. He got caught with the left hook. Get your right hand up and get back to fighting.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Oh, wow! He is not in good shape. He could be, oh, and there you go. Well, you knew his opponent could crack, and now he knows too. He is down.
And right now, he's actually thinking about what he's going to do. Am I going to get up?
2, 3, 4.
Gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
A headshot blocked. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
The judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, Dynamite.
He's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.